Hello there. Mind Things presents how to overcome your fear and anxiety. Let's dive into it. We all must have experienced the feeling of fear or anxiety at some point of time, so let us understand what makes you afraid. Lots of things make us feel afraid. Being afraid of some things like fires can keep you safe. Fearing failure can make you try to do well so that you won't fail, but it can also stop you doing well if the feeling is too strong. What you're afraid of and how you act when you're afraid of something can vary from person to person. Just knowing what makes you afraid and why can be the first step to sorting out problems with fear. So in this video I will be helping you with some tips that can help you overcome your fear. So buckle up. The first one is just to face your fear if you can. If you always try to avoid situations that scare you, you might stop doing things that you want or need to do. You won't be able to know whether the situation is always as bad as you expect, so you miss the chance to work out how to manage your fears and reduce your anxiety. Whatever your fear, if you face it, it should start to fade. If you panic one day getting into a lift, for example, it's best to get back into a lift the next day. Here is another example. You have a speech to give in front of people, and you have come to a situation where you have no option but to give a speech. During this situation you are overcoming your fear. So when the next time you have to give a speech you would be a lot more comfortable to give a speech, because you understand that it was nothing to be afraid of. So facing your fear is the best to overcome your fear. The next one would be to use your imagination in positive ways. An imagination is a wonderful thing. It gives you power, creativity, and the ability to think outside the box. Unfortunately, an active imagination can be a harmful tool when it causes you to think about negative things. Your imagination can magnify your fears, making your situation seem much worse than it actually is. Instead of allowing your imagination lead you down the negative corridors of fear, purposely use it for overcoming fear. How do you do that? Pick a calm moment when you are relaxed and not anxious. Close your eyes and imagine yourself in a situation that normally causes fear. For instance, let us take the same example I have mentioned above, the public speech. Now, imagine yourself handling the situation peacefully. You don't freeze and begin to cry. Instead, you think calmly what you want to convey and speak of. That will help you regain your sense of confidence and direction. The peace you experienced in your imagination can actually help you get through the actual ordeal more peacefully. The next one would be to focus on your breathing. Breathing is a lot more important than you think. Usually, anxiety starts with short breaths. The short breaths cause a number of obstructive reactions in your body which quickly become an anxiety attack. The technique to overcoming those fast bursts of anxiety is to control your breathing. Luckily, deep breathing is not complicated. Once you observe that you are becoming fearful, stop and focus on your breathing. Take a deep breath in, and then slowly let it out. Make sure your exhale is longer than you inhaled. This isn't just some psychological or mental trick. Deep breathing forces your body to physically calm itself. The next one is enjoy the nature. This one is my favorite. When I feel some sort of anxiety, I go for a walk instead. Enjoy natural beauty found in parks, backyards, or wherever something green is growing does help reduce symptoms of fear and anxiety. Nature calms people, which results in reducing stress levels and changing moods from anxious to relaxed. Adding to it, the physical activity of walking or jogging outdoors requires us to use our brains differently, which can cause a switch from useless fearful thoughts to clearer thinking that can help overcome the fear. So I would like to conclude the video by saying, to understand your fear and think about fear peacefully and just think what is holding you back. Once you understand the fear factor, try to face it. Once you face your fear you will understand that the thing that you were feared was of no big deal. The most beautiful part lies in other part of the fear. Thank you for watching. If you like the video please like and subscribe to our channel. See you again with a new video. Mind Things signing off.